You mentioned it earlier, and we didn't really explore that, but you're a part of Clowns Without Borders. Can you tell me a little bit about that organization?
Yeah, I mm, I've collaborated with them and with an organization in Mexico called Javenu, and the work they do is a beautiful work in my opinion, and it's bringing clowns to places where people don't have many reasons to laugh. Let's put it this way,
Mm.
and that goes from sometimes places affected by wars, places affected by natural events, earthquakes, or whatever. Um, People in situations of forced mobility, so migrants. That's what I mostly experienced when I worked with them in Mexico. We worked in shelters for migrants. We worked in centers for little kids. Basically, in general, it's for vulnerable populations who were having all of a sudden this moment of silliness and play and having fun can be very meaningful. In my experience, I did this tour with them, and we had a show that was pretty much targeted to children. We had some very silly characters, some clowns doing more circus things, others doing more just plain clown, red-nosed clown. What I noticed was one of the first shows we did. We went to one of these centers that give shelter to migrants that are on their way from South America trying to get into the U.S. And the people there were all grown-ups. There were no kids, and they were mostly men, mostly young men in their 20s, 30s. And I kind of froze. I thought they are gonna hate this. They're gonna they are here struggling. They probably went through terrible experiences to get here, and now they see us four idiots doing our silly thing. And they loved us, and they loved the show. They had a blast. They were laughing so hard. They jumped in, playing with us. And after the show, they wanted to talk and tell us their stories. And I realized how important can be something apparently so silly. One could think, these people they don't need clowns here. They need food. They need jobs. They need shelter. But we need to nourish the soul too. That's very important, and bring in a moment of happiness and a break from all the ugliness that they've been experiencing is actually very important. And I realized that I had this idea as a very theoretical idea, but then in that moment I realized this is true. This is actually a very valuable thing.
You've used the word play many times throughout our conversation, and I guess my question is, how much do we kind of ignore the need to be playful as adults in life, and why shouldn't we?
Yeah, I think we ignore it a lot.
Or why do we, do you think?
Why?
Why do we ignore playfulness?
I guess because with it's a shield, it's a protection. We don't want to be expose ourselves being silly, being playful. We are taught that we need to be serious. We need to don't make a fool of yourself. Why not? But that's a rule pretty much everywhere. You have to be serious. You have to be follow the rules and become a proper citizen. and be respected, and like I said before, don't show your weaknesses. Don't show. Being playful is none of that. Being playful is like, let's play, let's have fun, and there is no competition. There is no the competition is also a big part of it. We live in a society that is very competitive, where it's always about being better than others. And when we play, we don't want that. We just want to have fun. Or if there is a competition, it should be a stupid one. Like last year, I was in Edinburgh. A clown I know there from Poland organized this clown Olympics. So we gathered all the clowns who were performing in Edinburgh, gathered in this park, and we had these clown Olympics that were all completely stupid, impossible things that we had to do, like doing synchronized swimming in the park.
Did you get a medal?
It was very fun. No, we were eliminated, me and Mattia, my other Italian, because we went representing our country. So we were the Italian team.
Must have been a very proud moment.
Absolutely, yes.